Computer. All right, guys, it's December 2nd. It is the first Monday of the month. I literally cannot believe we have like 30 days left to the entire year. It's kind of insane. Our Christmas party is just in like a little under 2 weeks. And, you know, I know some people are ending the year really strong and some people have really big goals. And I'm definitely one of them. But, you know, I'm going to come on here and I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about how we can end the year strong, how we can set those goals, how we go about accomplishing them, and then take some time for us to like literally put in some action and work at the end of this call. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen with y'all. And all right, you guys see my slides? Do you guys see my slides? I need a head nod or something. Okay, got it. Got a head nod. I am gonna go in here. I just feel like I'm odd. All right, there we go. I don't know what that was. All right. There. I just feel like I can do better when I'm sitting right here. Okay. So talk about this, finishing the year strong and the end of your game plan. You guys, those of you who push really, really hard right now, I know that it seems like December is like a month where everybody is, you know, focusing on different things and focusing on the holidays and kind of checked out of their health and fitness game and all of that stuff. But the reality is that's just something we're making up for ourselves. The reality is somebody that you're not reaching out to right now, somebody else is going to. And if you're not reaching out to them, you may not find that person who is literally the person you've been searching for to do this business with you, because they're the person who is paying attention to what you're doing right now and wants to get started with coaching no matter what. And so I would recommend that you go hard, number one, because you're going to be the person that they remember come New Year. Number two, because you will find people. I think it was December that Meg made 34 Success Club points. I think I ended that December with 76 Success Club points. I know that I think Mariah had like 28 Success Club points that month. I know that it was what set Katie up to go 5-star diamond. I know that it was what, you know, propelled all of our businesses. My second business center went 1-star at that time. And it was all because we pushed hard during December. It sets the bar for your entire year. And then because you've built up that momentum, because you've had more conversations, because you've talked to more people in December when it's the quote unquote harder time of the year, when you go into January, which is the easiest time of the year to get people on board with a health and fitness, you know, regimen, you're going to literally blow up. Your business is going to explode. And so you want to make sure that you are, you know, like you're setting yourself up right. Like just if you were like, you know, I love that the call that I shared in here the other day with some of like the top leaders in the company, you know, I think Bonnie Engel said something like, you know, is this statement ridiculous or true? And it was like, you know, I've run once in my life and I just won a gold medal in the Olympics. Ridiculous or probably true? It's ridiculous, right? Or like I did one workout and I have abs. It's ridiculous, right? So how come we all sit here and we're like, I did nothing all December and my business isn't growing in January? It's because that's how this business works. You have to put in the time. You have to put in the effort every single day in order to get what you want. It doesn't just pop up. It doesn't just land in your lap. It's not hard stuff. It's really, really super easy. I'm going to go into that. All right. So dates and announcements. Let's talk about this for a second. Everybody should have gotten an email today in their inbox from Carl Deichler. It's a promo code that you can use for your friends and family. And who doesn't love a good discount, right? Like we saw how big everything blew up when we were in the sale for the team page. Like everybody was selling things like hotcakes, right? Like people were making Success Club in an hour. So if you're reaching out to somebody who you've been talking to, who maybe came back to you and said, hey, you know what? Like it's too expensive for me right now. I'm trying to save for the holidays or like whatever. Now you can go back to them and be like, dude, I have 3 of these and I'm offering one of them to you. Okay. Like I really want to help you get started. It's an extra $10 off. And I love that Carl even went through and outlined like all the value that you are getting for that amount. And I'm not saying that you have to go into like all of that detail for them. You don't have to break it all down, but you could be like, dude, this is a X dollar amount value and I'm giving it to you for this because I want you to get started. And what I would add on top of that is if somebody gives you guys a money objection right now, talk to them about making money for Christmas. There is time for them to make $500, $1,000, whatever they set as their goal, to help them out with the holidays, to make it so that they aren't so strapped, that they can actually do what they want to do. Here's the thing, you guys. This thing is the solution to so many things. It's a solution to your health, your fitness. It's a solution to like feeling better about yourself and having more confidence. It's also the solution to your bank account. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, if you're struggling with making ends meet, if you're worried about like Christmas presents for the kids, or you want to travel more, or you want a bigger house, or you want to be out of debt, or whatever those things are, you're literally sitting on the solution to it. And then everybody's like, oh, but I got like a few no's today. So, I don't know. I guess my goals aren't worth it. Like, that's just bull, right? So if you know that this is the solution and somebody's giving you a lame ass objection, why aren't you offering them the solution? Why aren't you saying, hey, guess what? You can do it for super cheap this month, the cheapest you'll ever be able to do it. I'm going to help you make that money back and then some. Jump in with me now. Come at it with confidence. Come at their objections with confidence. Create posts about the objections that you're getting so that you can reform that in people's minds before you even start talking to them, because they're going to start seeing that on a daily basis. And then guess what? They're not going to use that excuse with you. All right, tomorrow, you guys, a bunch of things are happening. So Barblend for coaches. I've had a few questions about this. This is for people who are signed up currently as a coach. But if you were to sign up as a coach tomorrow, so say you sold the challenge pack to somebody as a coach, they get access to Barblend tomorrow, right? So if they can purchase that and become, get access to that as well. Also, there will be a brief time where anybody who is just a coach that hasn't gone and like physically purchased Barblend themselves will have access to 10 free workouts. And the reason that they're doing that is so that you're able to talk about it to other people. They did this with Morning Meltdown as well. Those will disappear. Okay, they're not going to stay up there forever. And then if you want access to the program, you have to purchase it. Launch of the vegan chocolate almond crunch bars. So, if you've been talking to somebody and they've told you, I snack all the time, I'm hungry all the time, I eat like shit because like I don't eat anything for hours and hours, I work like a night shift, blah, 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 or I'm driving in the car and I'm constantly bringing my kids to practices or whatever, right? And they don't have something that they can eat, but they told you they couldn't do bars because they weren't vegan, because they had dairy in them. Now you have an option. Or if you just want to start recommending those to people, they're there for you. And then you guys, I want you to go and physically look at the FAQ. I'm not going to go into it right now. I want you to do your research, do your job. Like as a coach, you should know what's happening in your own business, right? So I want you to go to the FAQ 3521 and FAQ 7580. And I want you to learn a little bit more about Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset, because you guys, these are now monthly memberships with volume attached to them that you get paid on. It's a subscription service that somebody can stay on every single month that shows up as income in your bank account and helps them reach their goals. How many of us have people telling us that they like literally like, I can't see your comments right now, so I don't know what they are, but I see people giggling and stuff, so I don't know what's happening. But anyway, you can literally have them on this and help them. How many people sit there and tell you that food is their biggest like stumbling block, that they can't freaking stay on track when it comes to eating? That's exactly what these two programs are about, and keeping in front of you with new information and new, material, all the time. December 13th, you guys, they're reloading the cards. So they gave us 3. December 13th, you'll get 3 more if you used all your 3. December 14th is our Christmas party. Make it there. It's going to be so freaking fun. It's going to be a cash bar. We're all going to bring food. We'll probably do like a little Chinese auction type thing. We're also going to do it at Stroudwater Distillery, which is just so fun because it's like, you kind of just take over the place and it's very chill and relaxed. We'll probably play a few games, things like that. And then December 16th, Barblend's available to finally like all coaches and customers, just so you have those dates. Also, Meg created this handy dandy little calendar for those of you who are visual. Instead of just listening to me talk to you right now, you can go on the team page and you can look up this calendar right there in the photos. It's right there for you. And it's not only telling you when these things are being released, it's also giving you guys ideas of things that you can post on a daily basis to help you with selling this stuff, with help you with sharing this stuff, with helping you getting this stuff in front of other people. So make sure you go and check that out too. And oh my God, if you have any questions, ask a coach or comment right there on it. Or if you have a suggestion, add it. Like, we are a team. We work together. There is no I in team. Okay. So now let's move on. You have a goal. So I want you to drop it in the comment thread. I want you to tell me what your goal is for the end of the year. You guys should be typing furiously. You're just sitting here looking at me. I'm going to call you out. Type. Look at that. I see all your cute little faces typing away. Okay, let's see what they say. We have. Oh, speaking of cute access behind you, is that what you're laughing at, Lizard? My friend's last name is Axelson, hence the X's. All right, so Shaylee wants diamonds. Okay. Liz, Making Success Club, 100%. Emma, Diamond and SC10. Caitlin, Making Success Club. Meredith, 1 star. Lindsay, SC10. Erica, SC10. Under your account, SC600. I love it. Jessica, Success Club. Mariah, 2 star in CBC 2. I dig it, girl. That's one of mine too. Fire up my team. Erica, did you give me something else? Yes, you did. Okay, that's fine with me. SC10. Help 2. Meg said, help 2 coaches, help 1. Yes, brought back to diamond, SC10. Love it, love it, love it. Back to 5 star, SC10. I don't know who iPhone is. Type your name. Success Club 10. Shannon, SC10. Kyle, SC10, 2 star. Those are some big goals, girlie. I love it. Casey, I will make SC again. Help my coaches. What number are you going to make in Success Club, Casey? I don't want to hear that you're just making it. I want to know the number. Jessica, you too. 10. Got it. Okay, guys. These are all really big goals, but they're really small goals. Okay, this is just for this month. But can you imagine what your life would look like if you just did this every single month, the entire year? Like what your business would look like if you took those small chunks and you just did them every single day. Your business would explode. Your business would look much different. You would start creating what is called a full-time income in this business and being able to leave your job just by making Success Club every single month and starting to just do this consistently. These goals aren't push goals. This is your general, like, this is what you should be doing anyway every single month. So I want you to think bigger. I want you to think bigger, and I want you to come back to me. And at the end of this call, I'm going to have you put it again, okay? Because I want to know what your big, hairy, scary goal is for the end of December. Something that you want to be qualifying for, something that you have to push for, something that you can believe can happen, but that you're a little scared to put it out there. That's what I want to hear about, okay? Yes, using Tracker got me back on track, and boom, SE6. Shocker how that works when you have tools and resources out there for you and you actually use them. Okay, now that we know our goals, we reverse engineer them, you guys. You want to make Success Club? How many people do you have to talk to get a yes? Multiply the numbers of people that you talk to by that number and go. That's it, right? So let's say you talked to 30 people this week and you had 4 people interested and none of them have signed up yet. Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to sign at least one of those people, right? So you're not going to just depend on those 4 people, and you're going to up your number. Okay, so next week I'm going to talk to 60 people, and then maybe I have 8 more people interested. And out of those 12, don't you think you're probably going to have 1 or 2 that actually sign up? Yeah, so you want to reverse engineer and see what's happening there. So if like you even looked at it from the standpoint of, okay, I reached out to 20 people and I got 1 person back talking to me saying that they're interested and I'm in a conversation with now. I can tell you that most of my conversations really do end up purchasing. So like if you want to just create more good conversations, break it down to that. How many more people do I need to talk to in order to be in the midst of those like hot list conversations with those people? That's what you want to do. You know, if you need to rank up, how many coaches do you sign that actually start coaching or making Success Club? Okay, so I'm talking to probably people who've been around a little bit longer now instead of the new people. How many people, right? So let's say you sign 10 coaches in a year, and one of those coaches, not discount coaches, just like, you know, full on building coaches. Let's say you sign 10 building coaches in a year, people who came on telling you, I want to rock this business. I want to earn money. I want to go diamond. I want to do all those things. Okay. How many out of them, like maybe say 1 of them actually starts doing it, right? 1 of them actually makes it to diamond, and your goal is to go 5 star. So what do you think you need to do? Right? You need to bring on a lot more building coaches, and then you break the numbers down from there. So whatever your goal is, reverse it. If you want to make $500 before Christmas, how many challenge packs is that, right? So let's average it out. Let's say it's like $50 commission for a challenge pack. How many challenge packs do you need to sell? You need to sell 10 challenge packs. You need to make SC20 in order to make $500 with straight commission. Or how many challenge packs and, you know, how much cycle bonus? Like, are you in a spot where like you could just place people on an inside leg and start creating more of a cycle bonus for yourself? Are you a coach who's been around a little bit and you've got some coaches on your team that are also, making cycle bonuses that you can make matching bonuses from? You want to look at those things and then break it down for yourself and say, this is how I'm going to make $500. And then you just go for it. You get the point, you guys. You set the goal and then you reverse it to figure out what action you need to take to get there. And then you just take that action. Like, it's not difficult. And so many of us talk about what we want, but then we don't actually put a plan in place to get there. And then the date starts coming up and we're not where we want to be. And we get frustrated. And that's when you stop believing in yourself. That's when you start having those limiting beliefs come into your brain about what you can accomplish in this business. Oh, I'm just not good at this. I can't tell you how many coaches will come to me and be like, oh, I'm not signing anybody. I don't know. Everybody's saying no. And then I go and I sign in and I look at their accounts and we like start working together. I'm like, you haven't talked to anybody in a week. The last time you sent out invites, you didn't follow up with anybody. Like, it's not that this business doesn't work, you guys. It's that you're not working it. And so you need to figure out what that goal is that you truly want, reverse it, and then start taking those actions. And then, just like Keyshawn said the other day, assign the deeper why to that want, right? So if you want $500, maybe for you that's enough. For me, I'm like, ooh, $500, I want it, I'm going for it. But if you're like, because I'm going to whatever, buy, my child the whatever pair of skis they want, or I want to, bring my kids on a trip, or I want to, help my parents who are struggling with cash, or whatever that is, or I want to pay down this debt so I don't feel like I've got like an elephant sitting on my chest anymore. Like, whatever those things are. And sometimes you guys, it's the more painful things that motivate us, unfortunately. Sometimes it's the things that like just feel like they're like soul crushing, like you don't want to be at your job anymore. Like, for me, like I was like, I just need out, like I want freedom. So that was like my biggest driver. Since then, I've had to work on figuring out what else lights my fire so that I can push harder. So attach that to it. All right, then take action. So when I say take action, you guys, I'm going to break this down for you because I'm not just saying just take action. I'm going to tell you exactly what you do. Invite again, invite again, invite again, invite some more. One of the things that I use all the time is voice message. I will literally take my phone and I will use Facebook and I will message myself first so that the message comes to me. And then I will write underneath that particular message what it was about, like what the invite was to or what the response was, so that I have those in my text message thread and I can forward them on to people. So I just do it through Facebook Messenger and then I can forward it to people. So let's say I have, a list of people that maybe I need to follow up with. I can send my voice to them instead. It personalizes it. Or let's say I have a bunch of challengers that kind of dropped off the face of the planet. I can do a voice message to them and just say like, hey, like, what's up? Seen you kind of drop off. Really want to like help you get going again. We have this new awesome program coming out. It's called Barbline. We're all going to do it together in January. Like, do you want to try the, sample workout, right? Simple like that. Or it's an initial invite to people too. Believe it or not, I do that. Like, never spoken to them before. And I'm like, dude, you keep popping up in my newsfeed and I feel like you need in this group with me. I don't know why. I like your vibe. I like your energy. Like, any interest in trying this out. That's going to make you stand out from every other coach out there that's just copy pasting scripts, right? Especially if you're just copy pasting scripts and you're not creating something that actually sounds like you. So that's one thing. Number two, save some scripts that do sound like you, or tweak them slightly so they sound like you. Put your own language on it, your own vibe on it, like be authentic. Use the team page. You can go in there, you guys. You can see in the file section, there are so many scripts in there that you can use. They range from follow-ups to initial invites to, all of those. It invites to specific things. I know that Meg and myself and Katie and Mariah have all gone into the team page recently and said, here is how you invite to this, here is how you invite to that, and given you like literal scripts that you can use. So you can grab those in any of those places and use them. There's also the conversation template in the files section. You can use that too. And also, you guys, like, up the ante, right? Like, your dreams are worth it. Like, instead of 5 to 10 people a day, which I can tell you I do by accident. Like, I do 5 people by accident. Like, I don't even mean to be working and I'm sitting at the TV and like something happens and I like message people, right? Like, you can literally get out 50 invites in like 10 minutes or less. And so make sure that when you're saying like, oh, it's not working for me, that you're putting in the work. Put in 50 to 100 people a day and see how that changes things for you. Make sure you're posting to social media. Use Facebook, use Instagram, use stories, use the things that you have there for free. They're free resources and tools for you to share your business and share your life. Message people, who are in your groups. Like, these are the things that you want to do. And then follow up times 10 as well. Because we all know the initial invite is great, but how many times have you gotten an initial invite from somebody and never heard from them ever again? It's like a drive-by invite, right? Like, you didn't really care. You were just a number and they were throwing it out to them. But what happens if they came back to you and they said, hey, Joan, like, I do actually really want you in this group, but I know I sent the message and you probably read it and thought it was just another one of those people like messaging you, but it is me. I am human and I would love to have you in that group. Or even better, what if that was a voice message, right? And you sent that to somebody. And then all of a sudden there's that human connection. And they're like, okay, this isn't just like some rando behind a screen. This is a human. So follow up times 10. Use the launches, you guys. We still have those awesome sample workouts of 6 weeks of the work and Barbline. I think you can even still access like Lift 4 sample workouts, things like that. You can send them to people. You can say, here, try this out. I think it would be the perfect workout for you. And it's such like an easy ask. You're not saying like, hey, do you want to sign up with me? You're not saying like, hey, do you want to join my group? You're literally saying like, hey, you want to try this free workout? Like, that's so little commitment in that. And then once they do, then you have somebody to follow up with the next day and say, did you try it out? It's awesome, right? Or like, if that one's not perfect for you, don't worry. Like, I have hundreds of workouts, but we can find something that's absolutely perfect for you. So that's how you go about it. Okay. Use screenshots of the packs too, you guys. So when I say that, I mean, when you finally do have that conversation with people, and this is going back to like you want to earn more income, you want more like whatever, you want to make sure that you're not just doing just the base challenge pack just because that's what feels comfortable to you. You want to make sure you're offering them the full solution. So does this person benefit from Shakeology, Recover, Energize, Beach Bars, collagen, a 3-day refresh? Like, we have so many tools in our bucket and we only are using like one because we're scared that if we push the envelope and we actually recommend what they need, they might go, whoa, that's too expensive and we'll lose the sale, right? But that's just not the case, you guys. We're in the business of helping people. So if you're having a really good conversation with somebody and you figured out every single goal that they have and what's happening in their lives and what they're struggling with, and you build that value and then you say, I have the solution for you. This is the full solution. We're going to start here. We can cull it down if we need to, but I would not be doing my job if I wasn't telling you everything that would be there to help you. Make sense? Yeah. And then you have people who are buying combo packs and you're making $100 instead of $50 off things. Or they start going on, I can't stop taking that collagen stuff. Like, I stopped doing it for like a month and all of a sudden I realized like my wrinkles were back and I was like, oh crap, we need to start doing that again. And literally it like works so well that I will buy that every single month. So what happens if you start having people who are addicted to Beach Bars and addicted to like, Recover and Energize and also drinking their Shakeology daily, but now they're buying all these products on a regular basis in your business, you're creating volume and you're creating income, not just for you, but for your entire team. Okay. Health assessment. I'm not going to go into that either, but if you guys go to my Instagram account and you go to my link tree, you can see my health assessment form there. Sometimes I just send that to people. If they say they're interested in the group and I say, what are your goals? And they give me some answer that I'm like, it's a lame answer. I'm like, here, just fill this out for me real quick. And then I have the answer to everything and I can just recommend stuff for them. And it cuts like a lot of the time out. SE Tracker, I'm glad Casey brought that up. You guys, use the SE Tracker every day. It's keeping you on track and telling you exactly what to do to be successful. It's so easy and it's kind of fun to like check off the boxes. Like, I don't know if you're anything like me, but like I love like different colored pens and I love like checking shit off my to-do list. It's fun. So you can do that. And here's another thing, create a success pod or create a success, partner for yourself. Use your coach for accountability. Tell them, hey, check in with me at this time, this day to make sure that like I've done this activity, or give your daily check-in of like, hey, I'm doing this right now. Or ask them if there's somebody that you can partner with so that the two of you can jump on a call like this and work together. You know what I mean? Like, give yourself some accountability and make it fun so that you stick with it. Use your coach, ask them questions all the time. Okay, so with all of that, you guys, create ease and flow with that. Save the text replies that you usually use. Like when somebody asks you what a group's about, or what does the pack include, or, responses to common questions, or your invite that you're using, or like I said, the voicemail. Create it, save it, put it in your phone with a code, make it easy on yourself so you're not constantly like searching for things and retyping. Follow-up system. Everybody else always asks me, when do I follow up? When do I follow up? When do I follow up? Here's when you follow up. First of all, you want to use a paper and pen, go for it. If you want to use Asana, go for it. You want to use Teamsy, go for it. Use the system that works for you. But here's how you're going to follow up. 2 days after your initial message to that person, if you do not hear back, you should be following up. 4 days after that, if you do not hear back, you should be following up. 1 week after that, if you do not hear back, you should be following up. And if you don't hear from them after that, I am okay with you putting on a monthly trickle. But unless somebody tells you, I hate you, die, leave me alone, never talk to me again, they should be somebody that you're following up with, because we all have the ability to block someone or to tell them to leave us alone. So if they are not doing that, there's a chance that in there is something telling them that they should do this and they're just nervous or scared or held back by it, okay? And then you have to also think there's lots of people even on this team who said no like a billion times, like myself, and here I am. If you are in the midst of a conversation with somebody though, you guys, i.e. you're talking goals, you're talking about the group, you're talking recommendations, you sent a video or a sample workout and a roller, these are people who are called your hot list or your in play list. You can talk to them every single freaking day and check in on them. Hey, did you watch that? Hey, checking back. You ready to jump in yet? Hey, what's holding you back? When are we getting you started? Or continue with the question that you left off on and continue to be like, hey, I never heard back from you. What was your goal? Okay. Or do you have any questions left for me? These are the things that you would write back to them. Post about your energize, your workouts, your shake, and your invite every single day on your stories. The reason why I put that here, create ease and flow for yourself. Create a habit of specific things that you do every day so you don't have to sit there and think, oh, how can I be creative? What can I share? And then use the Etsy tracker. Again, it's the third time I've said it during this call, you guys, and Casey brought it up in the thing and said that she made Success Club. The tracker is so easy. Just use it. All right, last but not least, who? Add new friends and followers every single day and send them a message. You can literally go to friends and friends and go down a freaking list and see if you have mutual friends in common and just friend them all, friend every single person. You can do the same thing on Instagram. Go to your followers. Who follows them? Go and follow them, right? Like go do that and then just quickly send a quick, like, hope you're having a great day, sending you good vibes text. That's it. All right. Now, also, if you've been a coach for a little while, here's other people you can reach out to. Your current customers, any customer leads that you've been given by Beachbody, your discount coaches, your challengers. You can ask people who've been a discount coach forever and say, hey, like, I know you've been sticking around, you love the products, like, want to make an extra $500 before Christmas? Like, all we have to do is share. We've got this awesome program coming out. I can tell you exactly what to do. You know, go to your friends list. This is for everybody. Just go down your friends list alphabetically and just start inviting. I don't care if you've talked to them before. I don't care if they've ever liked anything that you've ever posted. You can literally say, not sure you saw my post, but I thought of you and I'd love to have you in this group. You know, and it starts the curiosity. It starts the question. It doesn't have to be a giant paragraph or like a, diatribe every single time you talk to somebody. Go to IG followers, do the same exact thing. You can literally hit followers, type in the letter, go down alphabetically, invite. When you're done with A, go to B. People who watch your stories, people who comment and like, your best friend, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your neighbor, your coworker, your aunt, uncle, cousins, friends from high school, friends from church, friends from bowling, soccer, golf league, children's friends, parents, your kids, teachers. Dude, the world is filled with people. There's freaking people everywhere. You cannot tell me you can't find somebody that wants to do this or somebody that would benefit from doing this. If you're saying that, then you're not scared or you're not reaching out, or you are scared and you're not reaching out. And so you should be reaching out to me and asking me what the hell you do to get over that. Right? So last but not least, and I told you this, team call's over. It's time to get to work. So we're setting a goal and go. This time, I want everybody to share with me your big goal, and we're going to reach out and invite 50 people right now in the next 10 minutes. 10 minutes and done. 10 minutes, you're off this call and you've reached out to 50 people. Okay? Comment. What are you using for your invite? I'm going to stop share so I can see people. Hey, Megan, just in case, I know this is a crazy busy time of year, just thought this was too good to not share with you, and obviously totally cool if you're not interested but didn't want to skip you. Some other coaches and I have extended Cyber Monday sale until December 4th, featuring all of our favorite health and fitness things. Here's a link if you want to just peek around. Okay, gotcha. What else are you guys using? If I had my phone right now, it would be easier. Yes. So Meg said, hey, Katie, hope you had a great Thanksgiving and holiday weekend. Not sure if you're interested, but my holiday online health and fitness group is just getting started. And it's my most fave. Lots of holiday recipes, skinny cocktails, giveaways every day and more. Love the energy already going into 2020 and interested in learning more. Another one, not sure if you saw my post about this, but here's a new bar program that's coming out soon. And after trying it for the first time, I'm definitely excited about it. It's a low impact, high intensity program for any fitness level. I have a free sample workout for friends to try. Want me to send you the link? I like that you said you want like for friends to try. Hey Mandy, thanks for showing some love on my page. I appreciate your support. You and health and yes. Yeah, I mean mine's just really similar too. So grab whatever one you want or make your own. Yeah, this is one that I had. Another one I had said, oh, this is all caps. This shit. All right. Well, anyways, you guys get the point. And I think we also put our invites in the page. I have to go grab my phone. Now my phone's dead too. All right, you guys sending them out? Sorry, I had to get my phone. It was dead, so I had to find a plug too. All right, I'm gonna play a little music while we do this too. You guys are free to drop, any questions in the comments section too while we do this.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice, nice. Dude, what's up?
Just doing a little call, doing a little work.
Doing work?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody work.
You're such a dick.
I'm just kidding. I'm going to bed. Have a good night.
All right, I got 50 done, y'all. Where you at? That was like with having to replace my phone, waiting for it to fire up. Everybody has very serious faces on. You're all like, what do you need, Bern? Bernie literally comes in here every night around this time and like just stares at me. Can I help you with something? I think he wants to go out. Yeah, I do it on my phone, you guys. That's like a lot of the times, even when I'm doing, like my follow-ups and stuff, even though I use Teamsy or, you might want to use Asana or like a spreadsheet or something, I typically have it like up on my phone and my computer in front of me so I can just like crush it. And when I'm going through inviting, your phone's like your best friend. It's the fastest way to do it. Plus, you won't get kicked off as quickly. Because there's a lot of times where you're doing it on Facebook, directly copy pasting, and they get mad at you. They get mad at me. Emily, I like that you'll get to 50 before the night is out, but why so slow? Why only 5? Yes, everyone was active. That's awesome. Mariah. $50, Meg. Nice job. Caitlin, 25. You go, girl. Emily, are you prejudging? Is that why it's taking longer? Because I'm going to go with that might be what's happening. Just fire them off. Who cares? What's the worst thing that happens? Somebody says no. All right, we'll stay on for 5 more minutes and then I will let you guys work on your own. Just because it's 9:55, might as well just wait till 10. I can probably stop